Well, we're gonna start moving equipment around. We're gonna take the planter back over to my grandpa's yard. Probably take the grain cart, bring it over to this shed, bring the combine over here, just to make things a little more simple when it comes time to get everything ready for harvest. Just trying to make life a little bit easier when it comes to that, because I'm sure it'll be just like the spring. It comes way too fast.
Well, we've got a yard full of equipment now, and it's a pretty good feeling. That means we're getting stuff from the spring put away and starting to get things organized for fall. I think we're actually going to bring the combine back home and pull the grain cart back home. That's currently the only thing left in the shed, so Nick's coming with the planter now, and we're going to put that in the way back corner. Really what we'll do is we'll pull that out in the spring, so that won't move again until probably March. We have it all ready to go. It's field ready, so we'll get that tucked away and continue on. We got that thing back in here on the first try, no problem. Now it's time to get the grain cart out. You can see how tight that is there. And so I'm going to stand here and watch this.
So we got our grain cart out now. and I was just gonna show it off a little bit just because you guys haven't seen it. But so it's a J&M X1432 Patriotic Farmer Edition. So you might recognize it from the Millennial Farmer's channel. He had it as a demo, I believe, for 1 or 2 years, and then somehow it got to Marshall, and that's how we got it. But our cart before this one was just 1,000 bushel one, and this one's 1,400. But it's a lot nicer having this 1,400 bushel cart, just because you can fill a semi up with one load on the cart and not have to have an overheaping cart to fill a semi. But then it's got the straight out auger, or kind of at an angle auger, which I like, and it's got the conveyor sweep at the bottom. It's not a pit, which is really nice to me. But yeah, I think I can't remember what my dad said. He said something about how when we got it, he's not gonna like it, he's just gonna hate it. And then after we used it a couple times during harvest, he really liked it after that. I think he finally realized that it was a good investment instead of that 1,000 bushel cart that we had before. Yeah, I really like this cart. It was a good investment that my dad made. Just made life so much easier during harvest for everybody. But yeah, you guys will see a lot more of it in the near future. And this cart does have the Iowa farm, so it's got a scale, which is extremely nice when we're hauling straight to the elevator. We don't have to worry about getting picked up by the DOT and getting tickets and all that for being overweight. But yeah, we had a electric tarp on the back of it, but it just would not roll right. It seemed like it was the front was half open and the back would be fully open. It just rolled really crooked, so we took that off, and the electrical system on it too was pretty bad. We'd have to take it off of the sensor here, take all them wires out, and just hook it straight to the battery and manually run it, which wasn't good for it. But when you got to use it and use it in the morning and you can't get that tarp to open, what do you do? And then yeah, I know last year we smashed up the shaft on the PTO. That's why it's not on there. We got to put that back on. It's sitting in another shed. Yeah, it feels good to start getting some harvest stuff out and slowly get ready for that.
You said within 6, so I figured anything within 6 was fine as long as you didn't hit it.
That's fair.
Alright, so basically we're able to get the green cart out from back there, pulled the trucks out so we could do that. Trucks are back in, planter is back at home where it belongs. So in the next couple weeks I'll be done spraying beans for the second time, so then Sprayer is gonna go right there. And we'll probably bring the seed tender back over here. That can really just go anywhere out here in the open. It's tiny compared to the rest of the equipment and easy to move. You don't need one of the quad tracks over here. So what's up next? Drive these things home?
Get them home, try and reorganize the other shed so that everything will fit in there. And then I don't know what we'll do after that. Probably head out west and check crops. Yeah, we got some rain last night, so today it's just super humid, but the corn seems to be loving every ounce of rain we get because it's growing like a weed. Just, it'll slow down for a bit, get just a tiny shot. We only got not even a tenth last night, I don't think, and you can just tell even today it's growing like crazy, so it's really good to just every little bit of rain counts this time of year. The 4th is coming up here pretty quick, within a week, so yeah, it's growing pretty good. We're gonna go out west and check crops now, see what they look like. I haven't been out there in about a week, so it'll be good to see what they're looking like. That was a pretty tight fit, but got it in here and just tight enough so I can get the 620 in, I believe. Well, see how much room that takes up.
Nick just pulled the combine in. We've still got the seed tender in here. And Nick just pulled the 540 with the grain cart in, and he's going to try to pull the 620 between the two and put it right here. So it looks like there's enough room, but it's going to be very tight, so won't be doing much in here, at least in the front half of this shed, for a while until we move everything again. But it's nice to finally get this stuff inside again.
Yeah, it's a packed house, but it's kind of nice getting everything over here, and now we can work on stuff and make sure everything's ready to go. Gotta grease that. Combine needs to go up to Marshall yet, then once we get that back, grease it, put all the covers, plates, and the trapdoor plate things in, and then there'll probably be a few other things we got to do to it, but yeah, now we can get working on that so when harvest does come, we'll be somewhat ready to go. Well, we're out west now looking at crops, and these were the last beans planted, and they're looking pretty good for the amount of rain that these guys have missed, but they still got some uniform issues, like in that row right there. There's a few that aren't coming out up as well, but this just takes time. If we get a few more rains, it should even out a lot better. But the skip that we had replanted down there looks like it's coming along decent. We didn't drive the Ranger out here to look, but just walked out a ways in the field, checking everything out. And everything looks good. There's not too many weeds out here yet, so I just got off the phone with Central and they said probably after the 4th of July sometime start thinking about spraying again. So we've got time to wait on that, and once it does come time, we'll get after it. But yeah, it wouldn't hurt them to go down deeper, that's for sure. But they're not having to fight for moisture too bad anyway. There's a seed. Pretty cool how it just comes from that, and you can still see the shell empty. So we're on the middle parcel, or middle part of this field. The part we were just at is to the south over there, and then the north part, which is beans, is right there. So this is the latest corn that we planted, and it looks just about the same as everything else. It's getting to be about neck high on me, but we're looking at everything and I can't believe how thick these stalks are already. Just a good about that. For how small they are and how thick that stalk is, it makes me think that their corn's not going to get too tall this year, but we'll have to wait and see. Yeah, feeling pretty happy about all this late planted stuff because we had to fight to get back in here and finish up planting.
We're still out here out west, and Smith was saying that we might need to look at spraying this CRP buffer here. A lot of thistles, but I'm seeing a few, but
nothing like he was talking.
Nothing crazy. Brian, you're gonna have to come show us where these thistles are at.
Yep.